in reflection of last year, I am doing a couple of videos about things that I wish I would have done differently and what I plan to do this year. So this is our 8th year of homeschooling. I have 3 school-age kids and a tiny tot who is now going into kindergarten curriculum. And after all of those years, this is me correcting things that I see that I would like to do better and how I plan on doing that. So come along. Hi, it's Amanda from Learning to Live Well, and this is a homeschool channel all about homeschool and the practical biblical encouragement and all of those things. So if you enjoy seeing the content, let me know, drop a comment below, and yeah, hopefully subscribe and join along. So this week I'm going to talk about things that I have seen over the years that I need to improve on and how I plan on improving it this year. So as you can see by the description is I need to get in more field trips. Now, some years we have done this better than others. Last year we did not do as many field trips as we have in the past. Some of it was for budget reasons. Some of it was just time reasons. We moved and we just had a lot going on. So it's January now. We do year-round homeschool. And so what I am doing now is figuring out, and I started planning over the weekend, field trips that we would like to go on. For a lot of us, you know, if we're in homeschool and we have larger families, field trips are something that can get really expensive really quick. And although we have a lot of nature trails around us and things like that, I also wanted to find homeschool field trips that are a little bit more hands-on. And even though we love the nature notebooking, we love going out in nature, I want to find some more like hands-on, more science-y, more historical field trips. So over the weekend, this is the plan. So I started to fill out my field trip sheet. So I designed a planner a few years ago. I haven't released it. It's still waiting on the Lord for that. I don't even know if I'll put this in there. Trip sheet. And it's pretty simple. You could do something very similar in a notebook, but I basically put field trip descriptions, the time that is allotted for that field trip, the cost of that field trip, and whether or not I've put it in my planner to plan it. And what I am looking for right now is places around me that do homeschool days. So I learned a couple years ago that your local aquariums, sometimes your local zoos, sometimes your historical societies will do things like homeschool days or days that are open to the public that are completely free to you. So I am trying to go through and write the list and the dates and write down things around me that are going on that I can get my kids into that are either pretty cheap or things that are going to be free and cost-free for us to be able to attend and enjoy. So, for example, if I went to the aquarium on a day that is not a homeschool day, I could easily spend $50-$60. Or I could wait until a homeschool day and it will be completely free. That's some pretty good savings. So then it's just the cost of a tank of gas and whatever snacks or whatever we buy there that we want to enjoy. So here in North Carolina, we have places on beaches. We have historical society sites. We have places that are open for tours, but they also do things for education. So I found out that our local aquarium does a homeschool day once a year and also gives a disclaimer that as long as you have the appropriate paperwork to show you're a homeschool family, they actually do have the ability to go one other time per year. So that's pretty cool. And so that we could actually go to the aquarium twice in a year and it costs us absolutely nothing. The other thing is historical societies around us, we can find out when they do like live action plays and things like that so that the kids can like see the interaction of history of our area. So that's really cool. Also, if you do not have maybe some well-known historical sites, one of the best places to hit up is your local library. So they often have things like STEM days or read aloud or craft days or different things going on that you could also partake in. And normally that is 100% free to the public unless they charge you for like the art supplies or something like that. So those are really good options if you are looking for activities that you could do with your homeschoolers. Maybe there's not a co-op readily available around you that you could choose to do, and it could make the budget way cheaper, way easier, and it is a way to get your children interacting with community functions. Plus, your local librarians oftentimes kind of have their finger on things that go on around the community around you. So you can always ask them for anything that they know that is going on or any places that you should see as a homeschool family. Also, local museums and things like that would be also a good option. So if you have museums that aren't far away from you and you just look up like museums near me, you can go on their website and see what they do for homeschool families or if they do any discounted rates for that. If you're military, you can go on base and see what options are also available to you at a discounted price. And just really see what you can do as far as integrating more hands-on field trips. So that's the plan. I'm going to be working on my homeschool list for a little while and seeing what we can get planned for this year. Let me know what you want to do for next year or this year and for next year, because technically we're halfway through the school year. But things that you want to plan and do for your homeschool. Drop a comment down below and let me know if there's anything that you have noticed that you want to improve on in the coming years for your homeschool and things you want to do or add. All right. Well, God bless, and I hope you have a wonderful night.